Real DetectiveL. Well, I came across a video you made about me this morning, and I decided to just end this now. This will be the only video I'll make to you. Now, the first thing you confronted me about was, and I quote, the next time you make a statement like that, I suggest you take a look at effigia, how you pronounce his name, channel, and all the people who have made videos about him, hating on him, and backstabbing him. Okay, well, I admit you're right. I should have looked on his page first, but I'm afraid it was your agent who corrected me with my mistake of believing everything I read, and they were right. At that point, I was believing everything I read. This means I should start not believing both things that do and don't benefit me. For all I know, it could have been a trap, people flaming her or whatnot. Sorry if that was a dumb way to go about it, but that is honestly what I thought. I couldn't believe anything that I saw on his profile. Oh yeah, the dancing thing. Well, that was a joke. I decided to toss a bit of humor in there. My mistake. Also, I wasn't aware he had a girlfriend. I didn't research because it wasn't a key or serious thing to me. In Jay's fight, it was just a joke. But yes, I admit, that was also a bad move. And assuming, once again, your agents corrected me on this also. That was a major mistake of mine, but I did have some reason to confront the so-called impersonators. Firstly, all besides like two of the most of people I confronted as a poser had things on their profile that convinced me they were. Like, for example, people who had their height, age, actual name, hair color, the character on their profile that they claimed to be. And even background things, like, and I quote, from beyond birthday range, no offense. I used to be at Lambie's house of gifted orphans. I ran away at the age of 8 and began killing at 8. All murders are always and will be successful. The reason I ran away is because I never thought I'd be picked by L, so I asked myself, why do this when I can do something I enjoy? I'd be wasting my life if I stayed. So, I can at least say I didn't go off of just a username. And I did notice people who are major fans like you didn't have all of that on their profile. I only noticed this later on though. Some people like Detective and Neil weren't spared. Grave mistake of mine. And also, I did leave people I knew who were working at the ULL, and at the moment, when J and E first came, only Q was the one I was aware of. I'm sorry I didn't take the time to look on your profile and research. Again, my mistake. Like the comment I posted on your profile, I don't want to ruin anyone's fun. Honestly, I'm trying to have fun myself. And also, I wasn't trying to battlefield fame. You honestly think I could become as famous as you? I couldn't possibly do what you do. I just wanted some people to know about my videos so I could challenge people. If no one knew about me, it would have been boring, for I'd have no one to reply to it. But I honestly wasn't trying to be famous and intelligent like you. Actually, this whole thing of people being impersonators of you, Real DetectiveL is one person I can actually say could really be. No, I put it like this. I see why your fans refer to you as the real life L. If he existed, he would most likely be like you. Great retaliation and great observation. I see why you have a whole alliance, Real DetectiveL. Now, I will admit to everyone in the community, foes or allies, the mistakes I made were bad. I was only taking up 8's place from the start. and stopping impersonators from YouTube, and it was also supposed to be entertaining for the victim too. It was supposed to be like me and Jerry's situation. Just an entertaining fight, but in the end, in my reckless actions, all I did was make the community worse. I even noticed what I've been doing can be referred to as trolling. Everything I've done has gone in vain, but I do learn from my mistakes. With this said, I am going to withdraw. Since I messed up so bad, I shouldn't make anything worse than what it is. And I have to admit, yes, I can handle the situation I was in. But with all of Real DetectiveL's agents and others on my back, I'm gonna fall eventually. No matter how smart I am, not getting cocky saying I am smart. But I see this is no longer fun for anyone, so this is pointless. Too bad. I was really hoping for this to be enjoyable, but I screwed up. Also, the whole thing that started this, in my opinion, was my attack on you. Everyone. Why don't you all just understand what I did was not an attack? Some people said they were defending you. I didn't attack you. I said it 6 times by now. I was only wondering what her intentions were. I didn't even know she was working for Real DetectiveL when I made my first reply to her. I didn't even know about him. Me attacking someone is when I confront them as a poser or impersonator, rather. Not when I wonder what their intentions are. She was a foe. She was not a foe nor an ally to me. Excuse me, where was that? It was fine while it lasted. Everyone who challenged me, especially Jay, B, and Hot Top Gay's retaliations. Those are my favorite parts. Oh yeah, and DV. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I also want to thank my only ally, D. I made a mistake on my video, letting everyone know you're my ally, but I thank you for continuing to assist me, even though you knew it was just us against Real DetectiveL's whole alliance plus others. Now, things have gotten so bland. My motivation is simply at an all-time low. At this point, I'd be willing to accept nearly any successor who can do this correctly and disappear into history. That is all.